let's first have a look at the web page. Say what we got right now. If I change the window size, you can see the title or the table will also be changed according to that size change. That's good. But there has a problem about that. This thing will not change the two last, the two elements. So we'll need to change it for a little bit. For me, the simplest way to do that is to check the properties of MD last. Okay, it turns out that we cannot change anything from the properties of that MD last. The thing that we really should do is to find another component instead of last. So in here we are going to make a layer, a triangle. In that triangle, we're gonna add our own stuff. For example, the chatting history. So we have to find that component layer. How about we just do it in here, MD layer and with the items. Layout with item. We will only need one item, so let's say what it looks like if we change that to item. Okay, got nothing there at this stage. I'm gonna say something. For example, here it is pages. No, it is let me think about it. It's a contact. Okay, we'll just have to copy that thing and paste it to the thing. Alright, here you can see we got that content right in here. If we collect the home, it will go to the home. If we collect the contact, it will go to the contact. If we collect the post, it will go to the post. Good. And we also gonna check if this thing is responsive. It is. This thing can change its shape according to the pixel size, the size of screen. Okay, let's assume that our content are all centered, and we're gonna add some text to it. For example, in the home history, it should get something like this. Okay, more or less, this should be the that should be the contact. We're gonna copy this code to the contact part. All right, let's check it out. This is a contact, and we can see there has something wrong about it. Alright, this is a contact, and this should be the home. We all need a divider like this. It's cool. The contact is something like this. How do you feel like when you are in some page like this? How do you feel like? And it's okay. I can take that. We need a divider at every. We need a divider at every layer in different table. Or we should add a last before we call that divider. Sure, now I feel just right about all those things. And we have to change the MD sign route to, okay, it'll be fine to go to the home page every time you refresh this page. It's fine. That should do it. But here's the problem. Why we cannot see the button icon? We have defined the MD icon in here with a lamp chat bubble, but we cannot see any of them. So where's the problem? Okay, let's go to the icon part. It's something like this. Material icons uses geometric shapes to visually represent core ideas, capabilities, or topics. They are generally used along with the material icons. This is the icon, but how do we use it? Or can we use it? I'm gonna search view material icon. Don't show up. Alright, you can do a lot of things to solve this problem. You can import that CSS link to your index.html file, or you can just install that package with this command. I use this method. I think it's more reasonable for me because I don't want the user to load that CSS file because in China they can never reach that Google API. So if you leave that to the user, the user will complain that they cannot load that CSS or icon or whatever you call it. And then we have to import that CSS file from the main.js file. Good. Now let's have a look at this scene. Yeah, we're gonna restart that server. Oh, we still got wrong. The dependencies were not found. To install it, you have to do something like this. Okay, let's do that. No, we cannot do that. So where's the problem? I just did what this guy told us to do. Okay, how about this? Let's say it again. No, still wrong. We cannot resolve the view material in there. Cannot resolve that scene in that. So I don't know where it goes wrong, but I'll just leave it there. I will not change it. Oh, yeah, we got another problem. These dependencies were not found. Material index. We may have a lot of problem here. To be frankly, I don't know how to solve this problem. I think I'll just reinstall the view material stuff and serve it again. Bang, it worked. Okay, that's it. We still cannot get that thing right. Cannot make it right. They're gonna have some way to solve that problem. You know what? In China, they are disgusting. Whenever someone was dead, they will play the music. They will play music. No, it's not actually music. It's just some noises. They will play that all day and all night. It's not good, especially when you are in a city. Because normally, if you are living in a city, you must civilized people. But unfortunately, they just don't want you to be that. They will try to distinguish you with that thing. The dead music, dead people music. Fuck. It's quite nice. Import what? Import this thing. Let's try if this works. No, it's not. This dependency was not. Cannot be found. Okay, now we're gonna check those issues and I hope we can find the solution for that. They said we will just need to import that scene at the style section in our app.view file. Okay, let's try it out. I'm done. So it seems like it just worked in this case, but there's a problem. If we are in China, we probably cannot visit the Google APIs.com. But it's okay. This application, this chat application, was not made for the Chinese. I made it for the whole world. And now we can see the result. It just works. The responsiveness